Well, as usual, the eyes of the mixed martial arts world are fixed upon Paddy Pimblett when he competes. And anytime you're able to win when you're not at your best, as was the case in his win over Jared Gordon, that's a feather in your cap. Pimblett back on the horse tonight.
Win. Ultimately, that's what it's all about. Paddy Pimblett gets the job done. But listen to this arena. Listen to the reaction that people give this young man when he steps from behind the curtain. This guy is a star. He has that star quality about him. But not only does he have that, he can fight. And ultimately, it's about winning fights. Paddy Pimblett does that in spades.
There are so many components to this Paddy Pimblett package, the accent, the persona, but this is a very talented mixed martial artist out to prove as much yet again tonight. All right, so here he is, DC, the one, the only Tony Ferguson, the former UFC interim lightweight champion, and the man who was the first to accrue a double-digit winning streak in the division, 155 pounds, that most people believe is the best and deepest in the UFC.
It has long been the deepest division in the UFC, and Tony Ferguson has maneuvered his way through that and had eventually captured the interim lightweight championship. One of the most diverse strikers that you've ever seen. I mean, the elbow he hit against Josh Thompson to split him open was unbelievable. And couple that with the college wrestling background, and every time you step into the octagon with Ferguson, you know you're going to have your hands full. From him walking to the octagon, dancing, to getting in there and being so free-flowing, Tony Ferguson is one of the best fighters on the UFC roster.
He really thrives under the bright lights. He is a finisher of the highest order. His training habits are truly the stuff of legend. Eddie Bravo talks about this guy training for 6 hours straight. Probably ill-advised for most fighters, but El Cucuy can do it.
He can do it.
Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Paddy Pimblett! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson!
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Well, you talk about must-see TV. This guy is as watchable as any fighter on the roster. His longtime cornerman, Eddie Bravo, says he'll train 6 hours straight. Tonight we're scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Nobody is going to out-condition El Cucuy. Tony Ferguson. Just hard to know what's coming from Tony Ferguson. Hard to know which leg he's going to lead with. Well, that combination is going to test his chin. Nicely done.
Beautiful body kick. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect. Beautiful kick lands there.
Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
2 minutes have ripped off the round 1 clock.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Oh, big elbow. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Well,
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Ferguson. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Pimblett's eye now closing up. Ferguson's looking for a Darce choke here.
That submission looks tight.
Fantastic submission defense yet again. Good work from the top here by Pimblett. A lot of high-level grappling out of Tony Ferguson, as we have come to expect, and you expected that this would be his approach in this matchup tonight.
Well, you watch him and know that in this matchup, wrestling and submissions would be his easiest path to victory. He has employed that, and because he employed that, he has put himself way ahead in this fight.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent, but this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Ferguson gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. He's got a good leg kick. There it is. Oh, pinpoint strike lands there. Not going to help the swelling upstairs.
I love this accuracy, this ability to get his shots to the target right away. And you see it in the swelling that is forming on his opponent's face.
Head kick. Oh, right hand gets up to block it. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Oh, nice punishing kick to the body. Throwing that jab, no good. Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Oh, collar tie.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. Oh, he's not going to get to you.
Ooh, that looks pretty tight. Oh, come on. That's got to be it. Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked a lot. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure. Big ground and pound. Nice defense. Big right hook there by the champ.
Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Ferguson's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Oh, good ground and pound here.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Paddy Pimblett. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Final seconds here.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
And the horn sounds on round 2.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Good. Relax. Take a drink of water and listen. All right. I want you to set those kicks up.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage, the other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC. One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Ferguson.
Now he's going full mount.
Making all these shots count. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Looks like he's got the sub locked in tight now. Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. Ferguson's in half guard. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Cuckoo's back in full mount.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempts to get past his guard. Great defense by this fighter.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Pimblett. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Oh, that rear naked choke is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Pimblett's right back to the full mount. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship round.
Stop!
Okay, listen now. Everything you're doing is working. Your rhythm is great. Keep it up. Your hands are landing all the time. I want you to keep that head moving.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for it. Feels like the beginning of the end. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do it. Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots. Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Effective with the jab. Slips the punch. Oh, is that a huge strike right there? I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he made. Great job.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Nice land. Great punch. He's sticking him over and over again. He's got his head popping back.
Just remarkable how Ferguson's chin holds up with all of these big shots. Oh, right, left combo.
Oh, big elbow.
Well, these gentlemen are absolutely going at it. Let's see who'll have the upper hand. Pimblett's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues. Nice shot inside by the champion. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Less than a minute to go in the round. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Oh, he smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here. He's out! Tony Ferguson with a huge win tonight!
Holy smokes.
Let's get it to Bruce Buffer to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 42 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson.
All right, so a big win for Tony Ferguson tonight. A lot of lightweights will say he presents the toughest matchup for them, and that was certainly the case for his opponent tonight.
Absolutely. He's so long, he's so tall, he's so different, right, in the way that he approaches these fights.